everybody, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Vibes and Tea. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. I freaking forgot that I didn't say that in the last video that dropped on Christmas Eve. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an unasked for update on moi. Last week I had my ovarian cyst removed, surgically removed. I had a laparoscopic. Give me a second. Last week I had a laparoscopic procedure, and it's basically when they do 3 small incisions in your lower abdomen and they put some tubes inside and like cut the cysts out or like melt them. I'm not really sure what exactly it is. But yeah, I had that procedure done to me last week. I'm fine. The first 3 days were freaking brutal. My anesthesiologist was so gorgeous. He looked like William Levy. If you guys know who William Levy is, my Latinx community, you know who he is? Yeah. He looked exactly like William fucking Levy. Hospitals don't really scare me that much. You know, I've never been one to be scared of hospitals, and I know a lot of people dread them, and for good reasons. You know, hospitals can be a little bit scary, but I've always enjoyed hospitals. But yeah, no, my surgery. I was super freaking excited to get surgery. I have never been sedated before in my life, okay? I think going to the hospital is very similar to going to a spa. Okay, hear me out. I know a lot of you like, went to the spa. What the fuck? I don't want to go to the hospital. The hospital is nothing like the spa. What are you talking about? Hear me out. Hear me out. The saline, it drops into the IV and runs through your veins, giving you that hydrated, fresh, dewy glow that you want. You're fed crackers and ginger ale, unupsetting foods that will make you feel not bloated, but very, very slim. They have cable TV, and you can watch as much reality TV shows as you want till you get physically sick. I like hospitals. I also don't mind needles, and I don't mind when nurses come in and like pull blood out of me. If anything, that's super fucking interesting how they could just hit a needle, like hit a vein and then pull out a whole bunch of blood, and then it's just, I don't know, it's really cool. I like surgery. But I've never been sedated before. Going back to that, I've never been sedated before. So when my anesthesiologist, the beautiful William Levy doppelganger, came into my room and asked me like, you know, all the basic questions that they ask you before you go into surgery, I guess. I guess the doctors thought I was being a little bit obnoxious or a little bit annoying, but I was just super fucking excited. I've never had surgery before. I went, I was like, oh my God, am I gonna knock out? Like, what is this gonna happen? Is this gonna happen like right now? Just like a clown. And then I remember when they pulled me into the operating room, I think I was talking to them about Grey's Anatomy and like who their favorite character was and what season they're on, and if doctors actually watch it, and do you criticize every single thing that the doctors do? Is it really realistic? Is it like real life? And I was just, oh, what is this? Why is it so bright in here? What are those things? Like just I was actually way more excited than I probably should have been. I know that surgeons and doctors are usually supposed to tell you to count back from 10 and then you like slowly start to doze off. But I think I was in the middle of asking one of the surgeons like, so what's your take on like this episode? And then like I just knocked out. I don't even remember knocking out. It wasn't like a slow, gradual knockout. It was just like I blinked, or what had felt like a blink, and then I wake up and it's like those POV visions where, you know, those POV shots where the person is like waking up and it's really blurry, and my surgeon's like in my ear telling me to wake up, but I'm like, 5 more minutes. Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like waking up on a Monday morning for an 8 a.m. that you had to get because you did not wake up on time for registration, and now you're stuck with the shitty classes that you didn't even want to fucking take in the first place. So you would much rather just sleep in and miss that class. That's what it felt like. It was such a beautiful sleep. So freaking beautiful. I didn't even want to wake up. And then I was in there for like 2 hours. Then after that, they gave me some crackers and ginger ale. I had some reality TV show playing in the background. Having the time of my life, getting that glow from that saline drop. And yeah, then after that, my mom came and picked me up. And now I'm here doing another episode for you guys. So yeah, that was my little update. Had surgery. Do I recommend? 10 out of 10. Great glow afterwards. The swelling, not so much. It was fucking awful. Swelling over the roof. I had to wear just yoga pants and sweatpants for the first few days because the swelling was just so terrible. But I don't really want to get into any of that. Just know that the first 3 days were fucking awful, but we're back, we're better, we're killing it, we're here, we're being the bad bitches that we are, right on time for the new year, honey. And that brings me into our topic for today. New year, new me. New year, new me. I can't wait to get into the new year. This new year, I'm going to be the new me. Different alter ego. I've been watching way too much TikTok. 2.0, so you know it's going to be better and it's less cheesier than what it originally is. So I have a list of topics that I want to talk to you guys about on what to leave behind for 2020 and what to focus on for 2021. In case you haven't already worked on a New Year's resolution list. Do you guys do the grapes? By the way, sidebar. Do you guys also do the champagne with the 12 grapes, and each 12 grapes represent 12 wishes that you can get granted for the new year to come? Or is that just in my house? I'm not sure. Let me know. So let's see. Bad bitch with authority. I have a huge problem when it comes to confrontation. We all know this. I talked about it briefly in my previous episode. But I always have a hard time when it comes to telling people how it is because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. A lot of it is because of the way that I was raised. I was raised to be very friendly, to be very polite, to never be in the way or a problem, to always apologize when needed to be. Please, thank you, yes. As you get older, you realize that you can't always be the yes girl that you're taught to be. And as I have gone through middle school, high school, college, life, just everything, I've realized that sometimes you just have to tell people it is how it is. And sometimes you're going to hurt some feelings. Some people are going to hate you. You're going to do some things that you might regret. But there's nothing that you can do about it. That's how you move on through life. That's how you grow. And I know what you might be thinking. Oh, Michelle, but it's so much easier said than done. I feel like you guys hear that? So I'm filming in the basement, by the way, so I can hear my my friend's cat upstairs just running. He has the zoomies right now. It's okay to tell people no. It's okay to not want to do things. It's okay to not show up. It's okay to turn off your phone and focus on yourself sometimes. It's okay to not please everybody all at the same time. And I know you guys might have heard this before, but I'm here to tell you that not everybody in the world is going to like you. People are going to hate you. People are going to think you're weird. People are going to think you're all sorts of things. But at the end of the day, it's okay because it's their opinion. And their opinion is irrelevant if you have a clear, strong understanding of who you are, what you do, and everything that you're about. Start focusing on who you are, what your wants are, what your needs are, and what makes you happy. It's okay if people don't like you. If people don't like you, who gives a fuck? If you don't want to go somewhere, but you're feeling pressured to go somewhere and you are scared to tell your friends no, tell them fucking no. Stop making excuses. Stop being like, oh, I have to go see my mom, or my mom's calling me, or she's not going to let me go, or whatever the fuck your excuses are. Stop. If you don't want to go, say, I don't want to go. And if you feel shitty for it afterwards and you feel like you need to apologize, that's some trauma that you gotta look into and try to fix. Because you shouldn't have to be pleasing everybody every single time. But really, for 2021, focus on doing you. And that sounds pretty cliche, Michelle. So original. No, but I'm serious. Because I have a lot of friends. I'm so popular. No, I have a lot of friends that have come to me being like, oh, but I don't really want to do this thing. Why do I have to go to this stupid thing right now? Why do I have to go to this event? Why do I have to talk to these people? Honey, who's forcing you to go? Why are you complaining? You have all of the authority right here. You being your own human being, your own authentic self, you can clearly tell them that you don't want to go. You don't want to go, don't go. You don't feel comfortable with the person, you don't feel comfortable with the person. You are afraid of hurting their feelings. Who gives a fucking fuck? Because at the end of the day, that's on you, boo. You're hurting nobody else but yourself. Be that authoritative bitch. Not everybody has the best intentions for you, and not everybody gives a fuck of what you're doing. And a lot of people are low-key wishing on your downfall and don't really believe that you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you're saying that you're doing. Move in silence. If you have to have so many friends for whatever the reason is, don't tell anybody that you're doing like grand things. Tell a few people, sure, but people that you really trust, people that you feel are genuinely happy for you and your successes and for every other thing that you're doing in your life. Stop wasting your time and nourishing relationships that are not going to serve you anything in like 2-3 years, that are not bringing anything into your life. It should always be a give and take, and it should flow. A relationship should never be one-sided. You should never feel like you're doing all the work. And if you feel like you are doing all the work in a relationship to make it work, then that's not a good relationship at all. That's one of them that you need to cut out. If you feel like the person is using you, if the person is making you feel shitty, if the person is just not being there for you, cut that shit out. You don't need that. 2021, baby, focus on you. You don't need any of that fucking bullshit. And I'm telling you because I had been that way for so long. And for so long, I mean, like back in high school and a little bit of like my freshman year of college, I was so worried of having so many friends and what my image was. And I didn't want anybody to know like this certain part of me. And like, I wanted to paint myself to be this certain type of person. And once people started throwing shit about me, yeah, but like, didn't you date like this guy? And didn't you do this? And weren't you like this type of person? Yes, bitch, I was. And who the fuck cares? And what? Once you own up to your shit, once you know who the fuck you are, nobody can tell you otherwise. People are going to try to throw shit at you, try to make you feel some type of way for being who you are, what you like, what you don't like. And they're going to try to make you feel bad about it. But what you have to do is stand by whatever it is that you like confidently. Don't let anybody talk shit about anything that you do, what you like, what you don't like. Once you have a clear, strong, grounded understanding of who you are as a person, nobody can fucking tell you shit. It's just background noise, honey. Okay, whatever. And, okay. We're being unbothered 2021. Unbothered all 2021. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Unbothered. It's probably already on a shirt, honestly. And lastly, feed your fucking soul. Do whatever it is that makes you happy, that fulfills your need, that makes you the best version of yourself. Do whatever it is. If it's like going out, and if it's... give me a second. Hold on. Feed your soul, honey, because life is way too short. If 2020 has shown you anything, it's that life is not guaranteed. It's not promised. Shit can hit the fan really, really fucking quickly, and you don't know when your time is coming. Whatever the fuck it is, do whatever will make you happy, and don't let anybody else have any input on whatever it is that you are doing or want to fucking do. So many people fear competition. So many people are scared of being in competition with their friends or with their family or with whoever. But the reality is we're all on our own movement. I hate people who make other people feel shitty for being at a point where they are in their lives. There's nothing I hate more than somebody that makes you feel bad because the only thing that you could do that day, because you're depressed, and the only thing that you could do is get out of bed and like brush your teeth and make sure that you eat, and that's all you did. Oh, what a waste of a life. You're wasting your life away. Yeah, thanks. If I wanted to fucking build an empire, I wish I fucking could, but I can't because I'm depressed. I hate people who feel like they have so much authority that they can tell people what they're doing with their life, that their life is like unworthy. Stop. You're not hot shit. You ain't shit. Okay? How about being a little bit more empathetic and a little bit more understanding 2021? Understand what people are going through. Understand their issues. Stop being so fucking judgmental. I hate judgmental ass people. And I don't know if it's because I am an actor and, as an actor, and I'm also a psych minor, so I understand the brain to a certain extent, and I understand human emotions, and I understand objectives, and I understand characters, and I get why people are the certain way that they are, but I hate people who just judge blindly. You don't know the person's life. You don't know what they're going through. All you see is everything is face value. You ain't shit. Stop coming at people's lives and telling them that they have to fucking change. How about be a good friend and like be there for them? I cannot stand, oh my God. It just pisses me off. Okay, I know. I respect people that respect the struggle of life and knows that everybody is at their own pace. We're not all going to catch up to you. Let everybody be on their own spectrum. Let everybody go through their own journeys. Not everybody is going to have the same exact path. Because remember what they used to tell us in elementary school? If everybody was the same, life would be boring. Don't be that boring basic bitch. Be your own authentic self. All 2021, baby. So yeah, that's my little rant. Stop being so fucking competitive with all your friends and with like people that you see online. Be happy for your things that you are doing with your own life. Count your things. What can you do to make your life better? What is it that you have to do? What is it that you have to change? What is it? Like, figure out what that is. And if it's hard for you, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to get help. And you're not crazy for getting help or for seeking help. That's another thing. Therapy, all 2021. Mental health is so crucial. And I will vouch for mental health every day, all day, 24/7. Because I think it's so important to check out what's going up on here. Because as long as you understand and can manage everything that's going up here, everything else in the real world will start making sense. And you're not going to keep driving yourself and spiraling into these like episodes. So fix what's up here, focus on here, and then everything else will play out. Therapy is really fucking helpful. And I really like therapy. I think everybody should do it at one point in their life. If you're judging, if you're like being a hating ass bitch, if you're toxic, if you are giving people a hard time, you're a piece of shit and you don't belong on this earth and I fucking hate you. And you should change. And I understand at the same time why you might be going through that because you might have had childhood traumas and everything. I'm doing it again. Okay, so sorry. It's just like I just understand every single fucking human being, but it's so shitty to be a certain type of human being, but I understand. This is why I'm asking you to get that help. 2021, I'm bothered. But yeah, stop caring about what everybody else has to say. Start thinking about your childhood and how that has shaped you to be the adult that you are today or the young adult that you are today. What are you doing to make every day count? And if that is just getting up and feeding yourself and brushing your teeth or doing whatever it is that you have to do, at least you fucking did it, right? So with that being said, happy holidays, happy New Year's. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I'm so excited to get this show on the road. Next week is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to be with one of my friends, so I might not be in my basement studio. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Leave 5 stars, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Happy 2021 New Year's ball drop. And I hope you guys eat all the 12 grapes with the champagne. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Bye.